Hey Reefers, we have updates coming up on the tank, but went through a few issues here at home, so you got to take care of your home life first. Reef tank's still doing great, actually thriving right now. A couple quick things. I just found out recently that this is a red planet. I wasn't sure if it was a red planet or a green planet. Let me grab the orange glasses. That's what I use. The YouTube app doesn't have a filter for this, and you can't really see it very well. But there are red coral lights in there. Other than that, this guy right up front, this blue and the green, is doing extremely well. I can't remember the name right now. It's a Frag House Corals coral, or at least I got it in a live sale, along with this one. Hey, what's up, buddy? The Jason Fox jack-o'-lantern is, I cannot adjust the color, sorry about that, but it's doing extremely well. It's growing, and oh, that's because that's the wrong one. There it is. It's grown down past the plug already. Montes have really taken off. You can see there's still a lot of color on the outside from the new growth, along with the worldwide coral slime ball and acropora. That's doing really well at the moment. I just noticed that these guys, these two, the one on the left, that's the jokers. That one, I can't really point out where it's grown, but it's because it's all on the backside, but it's grown quite a bit. And when I put this guy up there, basically the whole top was burnt out. It was dead coral, so that's doing way better. The one up top is kind of choking out the one on the bottom. I don't know the names of those, but the green one on the bottom isn't supposed to be that white, and it's not that white in real person. That's the camera effect. Lobo's been pretty happy. This side gets a lot of turbulence, so that's why this side's kind of a little more shriveled up, but it's really open, just like my egg cans. Green guys, I don't like them. The Jason Fox slow burn, that you can kind of see here. See if I get it on the glass a little bit more. Nope. Okay, but it has a lot of lighter areas that are new growth on that. Shaky cam. I think there's a new head growing up kind of on the top of the pagoda coral. Not sure, but has that whole next row growing in. I'm still thinking about cutting this branch, basically that top branch, and making 2 frags out of it. That way it can kind of grow with 3 branches out of the base at the same height. Give it a better chance of a little more uniformity versus how this is. It's kind of shadowing some of the areas I'd like to have it grow out of. The top shelf aquatics corals are looking good. There's Optimus Prime still encrusting like a champ. And there's Sin City. And it is, some of the branches coming out of it, I could tell are, I mean, I hate to say a lot longer considering they're tiny little sticks, but they are a lot longer than they used to be. Hi, buddy. I like how that ridge has kind of formed on the Walt Disney, where you can kind of tell it's gonna start popping out some branches from there soon. I'm starting to get some good coloration back. Jeez. back where this was shadowed out before I changed my lights back to the way they should be. I think that's the Reef Pets Radiant Horizon. And that one's encrusted really well. Or no, I'm sorry. That's the Worldwide Corals yellow tip. It's that yellow tip that always gives it away. Kind of looks green on cam. That's the Reef Pets Radiant Horizon. It's encrusting, but it hasn't purpled out at all. I have a piece down in the frag tank, and it's encrusted big time. Oh, there's my buddy, growing like a champ. That is a beautiful coral. I can't wait until that thing grows out. Slimer's growing. Got quite a few new little branches. Yes, I see you. Oh yeah, good show. There's the big R Worldwide Corals. Oh my god, all right. That's the actual Walt Disney. The true yellow polyps and the green and purple. We should grow a little bit quicker. I can't wait until these three start showing signs of what they really look like. I think this one on the bottom, that one's going to be pretty impressive. Few things, I moved coral around a little bit. There's the, I forget exactly which one it is right now, but it's, the color on camera is pretty close to what it is in real life. It was, the rock was tilted and it wasn't getting enough light. So I'm hoping now it'll go back to its former glory. The Aquaman Monty is right here. I am going to move it over into this area because I just fragged my frog spawn. It's a quarter of the size that it was, and it's still not all out, but I bet there are 12 heads in there. So I kind of placed the Aquaman before I put the frog spawn back, and that was the only place I could get it back. So I know it's going to extend up that high within a week or two, so it's going to move over there. But I think, well, I'll tell you, I have a couple new additions coming. Down here, my Santa Monica drop 1.2 has been chugging along, has been doing great. It keeps giving me dark green algae, whatever, looking great. But I've been getting green hair algae in the tank recently. I got more diligent on my no-pox dosing. I do about 5 to 6 milliliters in the morning before I go to work. I am getting a 302 Aquatics. I think it's the 4 cube per day model. I don't know if I'll use the lights to their fullest capacity, considering I feed 2 to 3 cubes a day. And this is, I have been feeding a lot. I mean, these corals are taking off for a reason, and it's because of the reefroids, the polyp booster, the reef snow. I got my no-pox. I got the plankton, mysis shrimp, cyclops. That's what they all love, but of course it's the most expensive, the rod's food. And then some shrimp back there for the acans every once in a while. The Lobo about once a month. And that bag's been in there probably 2 months. I'm just going to throw it away. Start buying them fresh. Since I do it every couple weeks to a month, it's fine to buy fresh. So, all right, so the other update is this J-Bow, the PP15. That one's going back down into the mixing tank, and it's going to be replaced with a MP40. There was a person near my town that was getting out of the hobby, and he's selling it for a decent price. I was able to get that, the 302 skimmer or scrubber, and some Red Sea trace elements, which I'm just about out of. So it's always nice to buy from people getting out of the hobby. You get at a reduced price, and they kind of, and you're taking more than just one thing off their hands. It's it's a good deal for everybody, especially better than seeing it just going into the garbage. All right, well, next update, hopefully we'll have that stuff in the tank and running. We'll see how that MP40 looks. I'd love getting that extra wire out of the tank. I can't wait. All right, see you next time, Reefers.